Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. สวัสดีค่ะ Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all of you to the Thailand Halal Assembly 2024, which is organized by the Thailand Science Center,ฬาลงกรณ์ University, in collaboration with the Halal Standard Institute of Thailand and the Research Synergy Foundation, or RSF, at Admiral's Hotel Bangkok under a theme that is modern and intriguing, toward Halal trust through digital technology to AIs. My name is Sania Kakao, and it is my great pleasure to be your host for this beautiful occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, as for this morning, it was the grand opening ceremony. We were honored to have several distinguished guests from both domestic and international backgrounds join us for the opening ceremony this morning. Moving on, there are many more exciting sessions that await your attention, as the event incorporates 3 leading events. First, the International Halal Science and Technology Conference 2024, or ISATEC 2024. Second, the 20th Halal Science Industry and Business Conference, or HASIP. And the last one is the International Halal Root Workshop. You can follow and participate in the interesting sessions under the ISATEC 2024 and HASIP events at the main stage in the Grand Mirage Room. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, the theme of this year's event is Toward Halal Trust Through Digital Technology to AIs. In this regard, I would like to invite all of you to watch a video that introduces the concept and the theme of the event, giving you a deeper understanding of what we are aiming to achieve. Please enjoy the video.
Currently, the global halal market is valued at over $4.6 trillion. Thailand's halal exports amount to over $6.1 billion, ranking 11 globally. Halal, meaning permissible for Muslim use, is a set of principles derived from Islamic law. Therefore, it extends beyond just food and beverages. It encompasses consumables, medicine, finance, banking, manufacturing processes, logistics, tourism, and many other aspects of daily life. Given the complexities of production and increasing consumer demand, the halal industry requires continuous development to maintain consumer confidence. Detailed process evaluation is crucial to ensure robust halal integrity. The Halal Science Center at Chulalongkorn University collaborates with the Central Islamic Council of Thailand under the principle Sharia certifies halal science supports. For this reason, the Halal Science Center Chulalongkorn University has developed the 2AI approach. The first AI is actual implementation, conducted by human personnel who oversee every stage. This includes production planning, raw material and documentation verification. It encompasses training and auditing of personnel to ensure adherence to principles, including on-site consultation within production facilities. This extends to controlling critical haram points and managing the najis cleansing process. The Halal Science Center has consistently developed innovations to support halal production. Its development of najis cleansing clay for industrial use has garnered international recognition. Additionally, the HALQ Assurance Liability Quality system controls production using both scientific and Sharia principles to build product confidence. To date, the Halal Forensic Science Laboratory has analyzed over 197,741 samples. This data has been used to develop the H numbers database, classifying chemical substance status based on fatwas from the Sheikh al-Islam's expert committee. The H numbers application facilitates its use ensuring that these raw materials can be confidently used for further development without requiring reanalysis. The second AI is artificial intelligence. This involves inputting the vast data millions of data points scattered through actual implementation into a Halal blockchain data storage platform. This second AI uses artificial intelligence for data storage, categorization, retrieval, and analysis. The utilization of big data, blockchain, and NFT in a decentralized application, DApp, for building trust and protecting Halal consumers, enhances the verification process, increases transparency, and strengthens trust in the Halal industry through advanced, secure, and traceable technology to develop towards the Thailand Diamond Halal blockchain in the future. Thus, actual implementation and artificial intelligence work synergistically. Humans define the objectives and direction of AI utilization, while AI serves as a powerful tool to support decision-making and enhance efficiency. This collaborative approach enables both humans and AI to amplify each other's potential to achieve halal integrity.
This is the video presentation about the theme of Thailand Halal Assembly 2024, which is Toward Halal Trust Through Digital Technology to AIs. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, AI has become an integral part of our daily lives, and for the next session, we have a keynote session that will offer you an insightful perspective on AI and halal practices in Thailand, with a topic titled Two AIs for Thailand's Halal Trust and Confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are honored to have with us an esteemed chairperson who is a distinguished expert in the field of marketing, strategic management, and halal commercialization. She is the founder of iHalal Management and Science at University Technology Mara, Malaysia, and has contributed immensely to the development of halal marketing, branding, and Islamic banking. With a Doctor of Philosophy in Marketing and Strategic Management, she has led numerous initiatives to promote halal industries. Please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. Farida Haji Hassan, President of World Academic of Islamic Management Advisor MA, CFEA, and Department of Ranking at UITM Global University Technology Mara, Malaysia. Please welcome.
Thank you, Madam Ceremony, Ms. Sania. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and sawadika. First of all, I would like to thank the organizing committee, the chairman, Professor Vinay, and also the hard-working committee, as we all know. And I would like to invite all the audience today to give a loud applause to all of them who have been working every year on these conferences. Actually, I'm very glad to meet all my friends today because in the past years there were a lot of virtual conferences, and this year we are able to meet again. And before we begin, let me inform you that I'm only given 30 minutes to chair this session for Prof. Vinay, and it's best for me to highlight our Honorable Prof. Vinay on his background. A very popular, distinguished, renowned Islamic scholar, Prof. Vinay is the founding director of the Halal Science Center in Chulalongkorn University, and concurrently he is also the vice president for the CCOT and the Chamber of the Halal Standard Institute of Thailand. Prof. Vinay obtained his PhD in applied medical biology with a cum laude from Faculty of Medicine and Pharmacy at St. Pierre Hospital in Brussels in 1989. Prior to that, he obtained the degree in MS Nutrition from the Faculty of Medicine. I hope I pronounce this correct, Prof. Vinay. Ramati Bot Hospital at the Mahidol University in Thailand, and in 1982. And meanwhile, his BSc Biochemistry was obtained from his study in the Faculty of Science, Chulalongkorn University, the top 10 or top 100 Fortune University listed, which is in Bangkok in 1976. So, with the 30 minutes given to me, there will be no question and answer. And if any one of you are interested to know with his vast experience and very knowledgeable information that he's going to share with us, all of us today, you can forward your questions to the secretariat at the back. Now, for those of you who are viewing this session virtually, let me assure you, I am actually actual. I am not artificial, okay? So with that, can we hold our hands together to welcome Professor Dr. Vinay Dahlan to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chairman. A very good friend of mine from Malaysia, Mara University. ที่มาเอง University of Mara. Thank you. Thank you our distinguished guests, Professor Dr. Pakon Priyakon, Professor Dr. Sapta from Indonesia. He is the currently chairman of the Indonesian Halal Fashion and Tourism and so on. Dr. Nifarid Redden Ahmad, the member of High Parliament. Thank you very much. I have very limited time to give you some explanation about the 2AI. Many people ask me so much about the 2AI. What the meaning of 2AI? Nearly everybody know about the AI, the first AI, artificial intelligence. But in Islam, several people ask, can we use AI as a machine to lead the society to fatwa? That's not possible. Then we try to explain the key point. We better upskill the human being according to the Sharia, and finally we can use human to lead. And that's why we have 2 AI. The first is the actual implementation by human. The second is by artificial intelligence. Okay, may I have first slide. Okay, this is 2 AI for Thailand Halal Trust and Confidence. This is very important about the trust and confidence. The trust and confidence, the feeling in our heart should be come together with faith. In Islam, this is very important, and this is led by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and led by human being. Okay. I would like to firstly introduce first about the operation room, since I work very long time in the hospital. You see, in the operation room, the surgeon mistake possibly mean patient life. This is very important. It's that. Can I go back a little bit? Oh, we have a QR code here. QR code here. If you like to have all of my slide, you scan from QR code, then you have all information inside. Then this is no patent. Then we can provide all of this information to all of you here. This is just a gift from the Halal Science Center, Chulalongkorn University. Okay, then I move. This is in Islam. In the operation room, work alone by surgeon. This is quite risk, a high risk. Then he or she really need about the equipments, about the tool for operation. Then in Islam, nothing is different. Judgment of halal, haram is extremely crucial. It does need to find a knowledgeable person. Then here, to know both sides, science and technology, together with Sharia, we call that kind of people halal scientists. Yeah. This is to assist ulama. This is confirmed by Al-Quran. An-Nat, ayah 116. Do not say line. We cannot say line. This is halal. This is haram. If we don't have appropriate knowledge, that is mean that if we finally made some mistake about the halal haram, we tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a lie. We invent some lie to even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is very important. Then we better find some people to help ulama. Very important. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا قَبْلَكَ إِلَّا رِجَالًا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِمْ فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Yeah, this is from An-Anbiya, ayah 7. And even before your time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already sent a man, not machine, not AI, a man, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, together with the knowledge. Nuhi ilayhim. Then our duty, try to find that kind of people. Try to find fat'alu ala zikri, az-zikri in kuntum la ta'lamun. If we would like to know, if we would like to have some assistant, try to find some people to help. And that kind of people have to be the knowledgeable people. To have appropriate technology as well as the knowledges. Then how to find? How to find? This is وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِفَتَّاهُ. This is from Al-Kahf, ayah 60. Nabi Musa alayhi salam said he will not stop traveling in the desert until he reached to the Majmal Bahroy, the place, the sea, the place where the two seas combine together. Some ulama said it's reflect to one person who know both sides of technology, both sides of knowledge. Majmal Bahroy. Then combine two sea and two sea. But for us, how we interpret this? For us, the first AI, we finally interpret and then transform into AI. The first AI must be people. Then this is actual implementation by use two hands, one brain of human being. Then we develop for the halal, halal standardization, have for laboratory analysis, innovation, H numbers. This is developed by the Halal Science Center. And finally, we understand together, we combine together Sharia and science technology to these scientists. And we call this Halal scientists. What? We are not ulama. We have no right to judge. This is halal and haram. We just assist ulama. Then we provide our knowledge to the ulama to judge this is halal and haram. And then we now at the Halal Science Center, we have 7 PhD scientists. For the AI tool, we have the big data management, machine learning, AI, narrow AI, and generative AI, as well as other AI, to assist our scientists and finally combine all knowledge to give to the ulama. This is the way we work. Okay, this is, we try to tell the story. Okay, you know, this is quite normal that when the new technology come, make the scare to the public all the time. For example, in the 1764, James Hargreaves produced spinning jenny to help the farmer to spin the cotton, right? And the farmer, instead of happy to have a new technology, no, they scare and they burn down the spinning jenny. That normal, you know, make the scare to the people. Again, 1950, George Devil developed first digitally operated and programmable robot. This is finally come to the robot technology. Again, in Japan, they burn down the robot. And now, we reach to the technology of AI by John McCarthy together with Alan Turing. AI. Some people ask and scare whether AI finally control the people, right? Then all 3 AI transform innovation, psychologically induced panic over technologies among worker and public. Those scare being finally alleviated by employing the processes of technological and learning upskilling. The way to avoid of that scare, we have to upskill the people in order to let them understand well about the progress, about the advance of technology, and learn how to know AI. Yeah, they're scared because they don't know. This is the way, and then we try. This is one example. Okay, I will go quite fast. You know, in Indonesia in the 2001, they have a problem of one chemical called disodium inositate, and it's 631. And the public just scared because finally they know that they used enzyme for producing this kind of chemical from pig, right? Then finally they have to change. But before to go that point, can we, as a scientist, to discuss with the ulama? The scientists have to learn about the Sharia. Can we explain to the ulama that in the process of preparing this chemical, we use a massive of repeated water cleansing process and also treated with the saltification, finally it make the transformation of the chemical, the molecule. Can we consider something like the vinegar produced from alcohol? Alcohol is haram. Finally they change to be vinegar, halal. The same process that happened here. Can we explain to the ulama? This is the process like that. And also, they have the repeated water cleansing. Can we consider something like istilah? Istilah, like the najis fall down into the pond. And if the pond have the plenty of water, and najis become tahir, it's clean. Can we consider something like istilah? Anyway, nobody explained to the ulama. The scientists have to explain. This is the way. Then finally we go to fatwa. This is the same, the case for vaccine, COVID. They produce, they use some protein, trypsin EDTA, and some people believe that it comes from pig. The process is that we can explain as istihala or istilah. And together that how can we explain as darura, very essential to use. But nobody explained to the ulama. You see, we better try to produce, as I said, a zikri, the people who know well, both sides, share together with science and technology. Okay. Then in Thailand, in the year 2006, the cabinet have the resolution to on establishment of the Halal Science Center. They will come from the cabinet resolution. And since then, we think that with the better quality of the food production, then we can increase and produce the first S-curve. We don't know where they come from us. But anyway, the halal export from Thailand is increased. Now, we receive some homework from the government. Can we produce new S-curve? Then we offer to develop halal blockchain. We come to the cabinet resolution on September 10, 2019, to request Halal Science Center to develop Halal blockchain. One of the good things that I would like to explain to all of you, we already finished Halal blockchain. First time, we already have the first chain of Halal blockchain. And then we already endorsed by the Halal SFDA from Saudi Arabia together with the EIAC from UAE. This means that we better work closely together in the future. This Halal site that we have the 4 offices in Chulalongkorn University with the laboratory 2,000 square meters in Chiang Mai, also in Pattani. We have a Dr. Nifarid with us. He the former director there. And we have one office in Nakhon Nayok, very close to Bangkok, that develops some innovations and also initiate some work on farm of halal farming. This is Halal Science and Technology. Is not only laboratory, the whole process from the beginning of the raw material until to the hand of the consumer. Okay, I go faster. We finally announced by the Office of the Prime Minister of Malaysia that this is the first Halal Science institution in the world. Okay, this is algorithm. Before going to build up halal trust and confidence, on the top, that the halal accreditation by and certification by Islamic Central Islamic Council of Thailand. But in the yellow block, this is the service provided by Halal Science Center. Okay, the first thing is the halal standardization system. We separated into 4 phases using H number, using the halal laboratory, the yeast screening process, and set up haram critical control by 4 phases. This is called HALQ. And here, I will give to some information here. And this is the laboratory analysis. We developed 4 specific laboratory analysis. For instance, DNA, fatty acid, alcohol, gelatin, and still many other. Now we provide a service for protein and so on, many things. Yeah. Then that's the information. And one thing that's very important, we need for improving the status of the country, we need SME to produce innovation. Then from this, then we screen out of all haram. And finally, we have a H number here, and we have the halal ingredient in innovation. This is the way we use in algorithm. Then we all the time give the knowledge on setting up and together with the develop of algorithm for our scientists. This is the way we develop HALQ. HALQ. This is for halal standardization. You have a standard like a paper, but how to implement this paper for producing appropriately by men, by worker in the factory. For Malaysia, for Indonesia, it's okay. Maybe the majority of the workers there are Muslim. But how about in Thailand? The majority of them are non-Muslim. That we have to give them appropriate knowledge for appropriately producing halal product. This is the way. This is our laboratory. Yeah, if you have an opportunity to visit the halal laboratory, we have 3,000 square meters of area. 35 of scientists, 7 of them are PhD. Yeah, you can visit at Chulalongkorn University. You will be surprised because in Bangkok, you'll find Muslim with hijab working as a specialist scientist in the laboratory. H number. In order to compete with the non-halal certified product, we need ingredient list, H number, in order to avoid of using laboratory, because that laboratory very expensive. You better find a way appropriate to reduce the cost, and this is the way. This is a fatwa by Sheikh Al-Islam office. The day of November 23, 2016. And now we go to, we already finished AI1. That all AI1. We already finished by human. But now we go for AI2, artificial intelligence. Then we move all of the data. You see, we already implement the system in 1,122 factories, covering 159,000. Already analyzed 197,000 samples. Now we go to AI2, artificial intelligence. This is the way. Then we develop NFT together with the application. You see, we move all of the information for AI to analyze and finally develop to be blockchain. Very important. Blockchain, very easy to develop. But blockchain they have something like a two-edged sword. They have a two side. If it's not correct, it's like a two spray. AI 1 is for halal. AI 2 for integrity. It's like to spray for lady, spray, hair spray. You see, you have to dress first to have a good looking style. Then after that, you freeze it with spray. You freeze it with spray. It means that you will not have the problem with the style of the hair. I finish. Thank you. Thank you. Really have a very limited time. Thank you very much, and hope that if you like to have more information, we ready to provide you even more information. And if you like to visit our laboratory, you're always welcome to visit the Halal Science Center atฬาลงกรณ์ University Center in the heart of Bangkok. Then hope that we can meet each other sometime at Chulalongkorn University. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Vinay. Prof. Vinay? Yeah. Since there's no question for you today, however, I would like to quote what you mentioned just now regarding the Surah, I think Anbiya. You did mention about Jazilan. You did mention about Rijalan, which is for men. But don't forget that you have so many committees who are ladies at the back there. And I do hope you also mention them. Which is the Kathiran as well as the An-Nisa.
When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about man, it's a human being that created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not specific woman or men. But anyway, in Islam we separate the duty, the responsibility of the man and woman. But when the society change, Islam all the time fit for the real situation of the society. Nothing in science and technology conflict to the religion. And then I have to say that this year I'm gonna leave the office to the another side. We will have the lady to be the new the Halal Science Center director. She's the lady.
Thank you.
She's the lady. That's very good that you mentioned about the Rijalan. Some people said that a man.
Yeah.
We never refuse.
An-Nisa.
But
women. All
we
men.
never refuse. But anyway, in Islam, you know, man is something like the beauty, the close to the woman. Okay. Together, the woman to the man. Right. We are equal.
Yeah. Complementary.
Yes.
Thank you to Professor Dr. Vinay Dahlan. And now you would understand why he was being voted as one of the most influential Muslim scholar in the global society. One of the reasons is because he finished his presentation less than the timing that was given. So another round of applause to Prof. Vinay. And before I end, I would like to quote Professor Dr. Sapta. I'm not stealing this from you. This is quoting and making you famous based on our IMGT meeting before. To end this program, I would say www. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Khop kun and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Farida Haji Hassan and Associate Professor Dr. Vinay Dahlan. Now, may I please invite Assistant Professor Nifarit Raden Ahmad, Thai Center House of Representatives of Thailand, to the stage to present the certificate of appreciation to Professor Dr. Farida Haji Hassan and Associate Professor Dr. Vinay Dahlan. To begin with, may I invite Assistant Professor Nifarit Raden Ahmad present the certification of appreciation to Professor Dr. Farida Haji Hassan. She is the President of World Academy of Islamic Management and also the advisor MACFEA. And next, may I please invite Assistant Professor Nifarit to present the certificate of appreciation to Associate Professor Dr. Vinay Dahlan, Founding Director, the Halal Science Center,ฬาลงกรณ์ University. And next will be a session of a group photo session. Therefore, we kindly ask that you remain on the stage for a moment for a group photo session. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather for this group photo, let me take a moment to reflect on the significance of today's event. We are truly honored to have had such distinguished speakers and guests with us. Thank you very much, Dr. Vinay Dahlan and Professor Dr. Farida Haji Hassan, for the insightful session. Thank you very much.